And the Scarlet Knights will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for a man, it's Moon. Hit as he throws. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And that one could serve a lot of purposes. You knock all the butterflies out, you get your first completion.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, the first completion, you get hit, and I always loved it as a player on the first drive to when you got hit, you got that out of the way, you get the butterflies out of the way, then you kind of settle and you realize, all right, this is just football.
Looking for room. It's Sticky. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Going long. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Needs it here on fourth down. Looking down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Oh, he's got some space.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Might as well run him again. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Looking downfield, it's Chambliss. They're all over it. Fights off a defender. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
The run inside. It's Gaines. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country. And his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now it's come to fruition. Defenses have such a hard time bringing him down. This defense is going to have to do a better job gang tackling as this game goes on.
Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
Second down, gonna throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled him. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Got to make the play on 4th. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Moon. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Trying to get the corner. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. Scoreless as we head into the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Well, state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. Offense staying on the field. They're in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Snaps on 4th down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. The 30. Running inside the 20. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Looking downfield, it's Chambliss. Fires to the right. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Smith. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Between the hashes, it's Moore. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking for a man. It's Moon. Oh, pressure's coming. Pulls it in. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, it's Gaines. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Making the adjustment. Running the red zone. It's Gaines. There's a creep. Got enough space. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Moon. Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Gonna take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Dickey.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Canes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Rutgers takes its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Sets his feet. It's Moon. Hauls it in. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Wrestled down at that 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, going to throw it. Look out! And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Hey, I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Driving forward, it's Gaines. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got him right there. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Chambliss. Out wide left, it's Green. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal down here. When you have a red zone weapon like this dude, use him.
Yeah, and when you get in this area and you've got that big target and that big fella that you can find and you know he's going to win, those critical 3rd down situations, you're going to find him more and more. Great connection right there.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal, getting the lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for 3rd down.
3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Barrels ahead. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Moon. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
Second and long here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking to the big tight end. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they